Alright, welcome back, third graders. Week 6, day 3. Woo! Alright. Let's get started before my camera goofs up. I had the storage thing all figured out, and now the camera's overheating, so it shuts off in the middle of lessons. So, it's not going well. Anyway, so as you can tell, I already got this done again. So, this time I set up a camera, or a mirror, so I can see if it's recording or not. So I was able to stop last time. All right, anyways, here we go. W needs to be capitalized, Y needs to be lowercase, D needs to be lowercase, this is okay, puzzle is P-U-Z-Z-L-E, and then here is the question mark. You need a question mark and an exclamation point, right? All right, moving on. Here's the math. Number 1 is 4,366. Number 2 is 12,228. Number 3 is 1,814. Number 4 is 3,614. 20 times 7 is 140. 40 times 8 is 320. 50 times 9 is 450. 60 times 7 is 420. And 30 times 4 is 120. All right. 11 divided by 3, well, you gotta go 3, because 3 times 3 is 9, 11 minus 9 is 2, so 3 with a remainder of 2, okay? Here we have 92 divided by 4. Well, 4 can fit into 9 2 times. 2 times 4 is 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. Bring down the 2, which gives us 12. 4 goes in 12 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. When your remainder is 0, you don't need to put it up here. So it's just plain old 23. So 4 fits evenly into 23. 87 divided by 6. Well, 6 can fit into 8 one time. 1 times 6 is 6. 8 minus 6 is 2. Bring down that 7. 27. So 6 can go into 27 4 times. So 4 times 6 is 24. 27 minus 24 is 3. 6 can't fit into 3. There's nothing to bring down to 3 to make it bigger. So that's our remainder. 14 is the remainder of 3. All right, moving on to the science. I'm going to go kind of fast so my phone doesn't go dead on me again. It's overheating, which is weird. All right, here we go. Here's the science for today. Why do dandelions turn white and fluffy? All right, let's review the vocab real quick. Okay, seed coat. The seed coat is the outer part of a seed that is hard and protects the rest of the seed. So if you look at this picture here, here's a seed coat. This is like a seed cut in half, okay? So seed coat is like an orange peel, okay? So it protects the inner part of the seed, which is called the seed germ. The seed germ is the part of the seed that grows into new plants, all right? So this is like the baby. And the seed coat's like the blanket, keeps the baby warm and protected, and then the baby sprouts out and becomes a big plant. Alright, here we go. I'm going to do the reading part here, and then we'll go over the questions. Alright. All seeds are covered by a seed coat. The seed coat protects the living part of the seed, called the seed germ, until it is time to grow. Seed coats protect seeds in many ways. For example, they are light and help seeds float on water. Seed coats are also hard, which protects the seed from being damaged. And some seed coats keep seeds from becoming too dry. Keep them from drying out. So you're going to write true or false for these. I'll go through it. Number 1, seed coats only protect seed germs from water. True or false? Remember, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause it or rewind. A seed germ without a seed coat would be easily damaged. True or false? Number 3, a seed coat grows into a new plant. True or false? Number 4, seed coats keep plants from growing. True or false? Number 5, the seed germ is part of the seed that is alive. True or false? Now, here's your thinking part. You got the thinking cap on. Suppose a dandelion seed lands on dry soil. How could the seed coat help protect the seed from the seed until rain falls? So that's a little bit of that's up in your reading here. Okay, one sentence is fine. Make sure you use complete sentence, capitalization, and proper ending. Second side. All right. Why do dandelions turn white and fluffy? Dandelion seeds have special parts that allow them to be distributed by the wind. Because most seeds float, seeds can also be distributed by water. Rivers, streams, and ocean waves carry some seeds great distances. Animals also help distribute seeds by eating them. The seed coats keep the seeds from being digested, so they pass through the animal. So if you see an apple tree out in the middle of the woods, it's not like somebody went out there and planted it. It's probably a deer ate an apple, was walking out in the woods and had a little rumble in the jungle, and had to go to the bathroom and drop the seed out there in the middle of the woods by going to the bathroom. And that's how you got an apple tree out in the middle of the woods. Okay, that's how it happens. Same with like wild raspberries, blueberries, strawberries. Okay, the fruit seeds are made to be sweet and tasty and eaten, so they can be carried in an animal's digestive system and then released when the time is right. All right, so let's do the second part here. Read about each kind of seed. Then write whether you think it is distributed, meaning carried, by wind, water, or an animal. All right, number 1. A coconut is the giant seed of a coconut tree. Coconuts are covered by a very hard shell, and they float. They float is a pretty good hint, okay? Where do you see coconut trees? Usually on the coasts of oceans, right? So, how are those coconuts? Why are they just by the ocean edge? Okay? Maybe they're being carried by something, washed up on the coast, and that's why you have coconuts all along the coast. You don't see them like in the middle of a forest or someplace. They're always along the coast because something carries them there. All right. Number 2, barley is a plant that is similar to wheat. Its seeds have hooks that can cling to fur or clothing. To fur would be a pretty good hint of how those seeds are transported. Number 3, a fruit from a blackberry plant has many tiny hard seeds. The fruit is sweet. Big hint, sweet. What do you do with sweet things? You usually eat them. As long as they're not poison, make sure you know first. When it is ripe, the fruit is heavy and will not scatter in the wind. So it's too heavy to be carried by wind. You can eliminate that. Too heavy to probably float. Can be eliminated by that. Oh, what's your third choice? Hint, hint. Milkweed seeds grow in pods. They develop fluffy parachutes. What do you need for fluffy parachutes? Similar to dandelions, the seeds are very light. So you're going to write, in these lines here, you're going to write wind, water, or animals. Which one you decide. All right, that's science for today. Looks like our phone is still recording. We're in business. We don't have to restart. And let's continue on with our book, Chapter 2, Goosebumps, Horrorland. Ooh, let's get our scary storm on. Alright. There we go. Aha. Alright, Chapter 2. Now, if by chance the video stops someplace in here, we're just going to consider this a day and I'm not going to restart. So we'll see if we can get through. It looks like it's still recording. Alright, Chapter 2. Billy stopped and spun back to us. I screamed. I couldn't help it. We were all screaming and crying out in shock. The shadow people floated back to the doorway, and Billy stood there, breathing hard, arms out at his sides. Billy's face was gray, the color of ashes. His arms, his hands, all shadow. His body shimmered like smoke. I couldn't see his eyes, his nose, his mouth. They were all dark smudged. A shadow. Billy was only a shadow. What have you done to him? Sheena wailed, running up to Billy. Billy, Billy, are you okay? Can you see? Are you in there? Billy made a gulping sound. He glanced around, confused. I don't think he understood what had happened to him. Finally, he raised his hands and stared at them. I'm a shadow, he stammered. So cold. Help me, Sheena. I feel so cold and strange. Too bad, the menace called from the stage. Tisk, tisk. Too bad, guys. Hard cheese, huh? Tough bananas. Billy Boy looked so much cuter before when you could see his pretty face. Change him back, Sheena screamed. Change my brother back. Luke and I screamed too. Change him back. Change him back. We all started yelling. The menace raised both hands to silence us. Okay, no problem, he said. First chance I get, I'll make a note to remind myself. He laughed. An icy laugh that sent chills down my neck. Billy moaned, but I'm not mean. I feel so light, like smoke that could blow away. Very nicely said, the menace told him. You should be a poet, Billy boy, but let me give you one bit of advice. Next time you tangle with my devoted shadow people, at least make a fight of it. I need to see more fighting. I really do. He's totally nuts, Luke whispered in my ear. And evil, I added. Does he think his jokes are funny? I don't think he cares, Luke whispered. Then he shuddered. Poor Billy. Michael tried to thump Billy's gray shoulder, but his hand went straight through him. He took a deep breath. Don't worry, he said. We'll get you back to normal. He turned to the menace. Let us go, he shouted. You can't keep us here against our will. Of course I can, the menace replied, leaning on his podium. I can do whatever I want. We wanted to go home. We want to go home now. Carly Beth spoke up. The menace snickered. You have any idea how far from home you are? Time to catch on, people. You're not as dim as you look, are you? I'm the menace. I can keep you here forever. He pulled his hat lower on his head. I can do anything I want, he repeated, because this whole world is mine. The shadow people at the door cheered. It sounded more like moaning than cheering. The menace bowed his head to them. Thank you. At least my people know their job, to cheer my every word and move. Why did you bring us here? What do you want? Carly Beth demanded. It's simple, guys, the menace said. I need to terrify you. Why? I cried. My voice shook. Why do you need to terrify us? You'll find out soon enough, he replied. I need to make you scream, though your throats are on fire. He leaned toward us. Any problem with that? Whoa! Alright, tomorrow will be Thursday, so make sure you have your reading sheets ready to go and be ready to do fluency. Good work.